Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Newton said the crime where Don Pedro Obaseki commit wey make some Edo youth beat am, drag and go palace and later carry and go police station. Now because Don Pedro talk say Edo Gha Okpere instead of Oba Gha Okpere. Make I leave you make you hear the message when Newton bring come today.
Do this without allies. Come and start your meet and greet again. They will even start attacking you now. And I mean everybody that supports you almost to Arele. Everybody that supports you almost to Arele. You are not doing anything. We are seeing I made a video some years ago now where Obaseki family should sue. Either they are going to sue the palace. We are doing around to again around. They customary cut you and you where you school. Because this is becoming too much. They all fold their hands. Who know the next person tomorrow? Maybe now any of you know we read to one way. Because I'm your for now. Is Obaseki family not bigger than the Oba family? Is it not bigger than? And I want me with a badun or terrorist in Yalo. And at least I'm Obaseki at least. New Year, Obaseki, I want you in the Kabakana. I want you in because his younger brother right now replacing. What not to terrorism. Thank God where Memaya you were. Whatever thing that happened to Newton today, never to tell anybody. If it pleases God and my ancestors were, my enemy should lose my head in this very battle. So be. If it doesn't please God, I will see your ending. I will see you guys ending. I think a lot of you will be surprised now. We are alone in this very issue. No one knows so now what did they get inside my dear? Now bolo bolo. Bolo bolo. Is it not we there here? To you all and the light workers, all the patriots all over the world. I'm bringing good tidings from Jehovah Nissi. I'm bringing good tidings from Jehovah Every. My honest prayer for each and of you today that will be watching this very video and also sharing it, that you are totally well in all your ways. Please kindly share this very broadcast among your friends and all your loved ones as I'm about to share my thoughts with you from a different realm and a different perspective. We are going to be going to a little historical background on how we get here and where several mistakes have been made by the good Edolites. I don't know how we are going to stop this very nonsense, but I know it's going to be soon. I know my own part of the story, how it's going to go. But there are so many persons who still look at it. After all, Makana, that's just the major problem we have right now. As the choosing one in this very struggle, as it was scripted that Matthew 22 verse 14. So anytime a humiliation or this kind of a thing happen, we are not always happy. It's our duty for us to swing into action and begin to do the needful. That's why for this our second video for today being Sunday 28th of December 2025. We just have some days to go into 2026. So please share this very broadcast among your friends and your loved ones. Very, very imperative that you share this very broadcast. You know, I want to be giving us a little analysis on how we get here and what we must have to do to leave this very state of Gadaga. I get precisely in 2019. It's almost the same year this very man in Germany was also manhandled, forcefully brutal, taken to the palace. They used him to drink water. And the second person they did in abroad, with the look of things, with the reputation of Prince Okoro and how that man struggled to build up his name. He's also due to contest for a mayor in whatever state or city he stays in the UK Janjaweed. But Prince Okoro was also forcefully taken by the same Kabaka's family, Ado family. And with the authority vested of being upon this very struggle, we and our allies, we are declaring Tony Kabaka, Ado family as a terrorist organization. So that all our allies should please transmit these very messages. The problem we have here, we don't want allies. We don't want it. The problem in front, una never know. Una think is, these are brothers talking from UK, now a personal problem. Or these are brothers talking from Ghana, personal problem. Or everyone talking today, just saying their personal problem. That's why you go home and sleep. It doesn't concern you. Don't say let's change the narrative. Now, in that very 2019, I think I put the heading there in a hurry, so that let us quickly treat this very one. I want to give us a little historical background for you to know that Okpere Nana Son. And so many shenanigans that Governor Obaseki also covered, which he refused to do. It's breaking from here. The Ado family is a terrorist organization. Tony Kabaka kidnapped Prince Okoro some years ago from his residence in Benin City, 30th of June, 2019. His younger brother today, Kapwepwe, today being on the 28th of December, 2025, led a squad of terrorist gang to kidnap, humiliate, beat Don Pedro Obaseki, forcefully taken to the palace, forcefully taken to the den of enslavement, in bracket the palace, before it was later handed over to police for detention. Same thing happens also to Prince Okoro. Same with Prince Okoro, who later spent many months also in detentions. And Prince Okoro's kidnap, that was when Obaseki was supposed to use his office to put an end to this very nonsense. Obaseki did not. These are brothers in Germany. Obaseki did not. Now, what was the crime of Prince Okoro? Because then they don't ready that 2019, so they don't ready finally name Obaseki Ogyomba. Because Prince Okoro was one of the people who received Obaseki when he came to UK. When our brother was online, the call he made to that was not just the one, that one was just a cover up. That was the main reason Prince Okoro were kidnapped and locked in the prison. Now, look at what they are harassing people for today. Law does not, even our tradition does not even sign it. Before you have been bogo in such a thing, maybe now you go pull fire for fun. That burn so many haters. I worry about him. If you check the way people they do alien today, labeled people remember, you can't speak, but we must speak. And they hear them. We will speak. You know, in the palace of Nebuchadnezzar, I guess other Hebrew men were there. They bowed down to the graven image of Nebuchadnezzar. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego never bowed down. That's our mindset. We will not bow down. Let everyone in the whole world today, like when Don Pedro Obaseki was released, he's still saying me a tough now he know. I'm not even doing what I'm doing for him. But this very system must come to an end. If you want to get justice for himself, he should go. If he doesn't want justice for himself, Okpere, you know, but at the social media they are right now, a flash deployment has been made immediately. Another fresh deployment has been made. We're going to make again. Don't is going to enter this new year with sorrow. They are going to enter this new year with sorrow. You will hear what you have not heard before. You will hear it. Amaiti lapono de alagale no. Now, some of the things we must have to get clear is this. The complexity of this very struggle, not be as lunatic, cannot be so it be. Now, I'm just trying to explain to us right now the crime Prince Okoro committed. I'm going to be playing out the video how he was kidnapped in the night. 30th June 2019, he was kidnapped. I don't want to play the other homo ball going away, Jenny. I will also relate to that. But this is the crime and criminality that Obaseki allowed to be in Edo State. He did 21st century. When you were having something to get hold of these very people, I'm annoyed. These are nonsense for crying out loud. Nonsense, you know. Nonsense, you know. I'm a poor master, I'm not feeling. Now they come get that baby for Prince Okoro. Upon, I think the man that time get one me waste phone. And this man, he called our brother away did Germany that time, that Prince Okoro, called our brother away did Germany, make it come out and follow and negotiate, may leave the fight. At the end of the day, they went to go and kidnap him. They said he's impersonating. And this very man was his family, the entitlement or the logo he put on his car. It's for from his entitlement. This man was kidnapped. He spent many months in detentions. This very evil. Then Obaseki was a governor. Instead of Obaseki to put a stop to the terrorist cell, he did not. Now Obaseki has to go school it. Where in this world, somebody will talk to a king, arrested him. Now, what the crime of Don Pedro Obaseki? Why was kidnapped today? I put it here. The crime committed by Don Pedro Obaseki, he said, Edo Gha Okpere instead of Oba Okpere. I want be man by humiliated. Look at so worried. That is not from Edo State. Or by the treatment method out to Don Pedro Obaseki. But we are not seeing those useless people, but the progressive. We are not done. You are not talking. You are not tweeting. You want to ask your back. This is a Yoruba man. Condemning this act. But I will see the tweet of Obaseki. If you are seeing what Obaseki tweeted anywhere, forward it to my phone. He can't tweet because he's afraid. They are coward. This is a state you govern for 8 years. Look at what happened. I'm not even counting Don Pedro Obaseki again as your brother. Yeah, I got to know where I'm trying to be, you know. Because why? A legacy no say ayoto. You never left good legacy. You only dropped the terrorists. Mami Donald Trump is tracking now. He targeted the ISIS. Go and look at thousands of them awful. You did crucify anyone. Which one did you crucify? Look at what Shabbat is doing. Look at what Ebosto is doing. Obaseki, where you are today? Are you happy? What? Now, you govern people for 8 years. After 10 months, they are facing this calamity. It was better you were never a governor of Edo State. Say, I don't want to blame our ancestors who gave you this very mantle. No law other than anything. No law other than anything. No law order. We are the minority in Nigeria the way we are programmed. But my face the highest humiliation say. We have never heard one day Oni of Ife, if they bother people to his palace. All this one happened in Obaseki's presence. Knowing a lebe through Prince Okoro, you put an end to their shenanigans. He was happy for them. After all, you want the palace to continue. Obaseki Omega no say, I will push you to the side. He rock you where I am. If you are not very, very careful, Obaseki, I will tie you with your Oba Benin. I will tie you with it. If you are not very, very careful, I will tie you with them. He tie away with them. Amola broadcast. Amola broadcast. Yes, Amola. Omega said, I will rob you with them. You will face the Christian calamity they are going to face. What kind of dubious sin is that? A state in Weru for good 8 years. Look at the shenanigans. You know, these people have already become who they are. Ado family is already terrorizing Edo State. Go and look at the history of Obiswa. Obaseki, was he fine in your face? You don't want to do anything. You were doing technocrat. Bringing foreign investor. Now, the same foreign investor today, they are all gone. They are gone. Tell me what you have done. I made the parable here one day. Mr. Sossi said that. What was the parable of Mr. Tortis? He said, if not because I was in this town today, the people came and they wanted to come and raid away our city. Everybody were happy, donating lands, everything given to Mr. Tortis. When the letter said, Mr. Tortis, the children you said you help us to safeguard and other vulnerable people in society, we have shown our attribute to you as a very nice person, as a warrior who have made sure our village was not invaded. Do you know what Tortis said? He said the people they still carry their command. That was how Obaseki governed Edo State. If you people are counting, that's the only area I said Obaseki didn't do anything. In terms of infrastructure, good. But the major problem you were sent on you didn't do it. I'm not talking based right now on because of your brother. This is what Benin people are still facing until today. You did deliver from any calamity. Rather, you put no calamity on us. For 8 good years. For 8 good years. But now, this was also being Ezra. Now, Obaseki, who are you really funding? You have to come and make a press statement that you are not funding anyone in my way. In my go one day. Whatever thing I'm doing things that God lays in my heart. This notion they always tag. Very well, like where I'm going. Who like the way to master him? Who does you me? Who master me Obaseki? I'm going to do something you won't like it. What does you man? We are doing what we are doing because we are led to do this. This dehumanization. Don't look at. Let's forget about this Omoboki German. Look at Prince Okoro. He was humiliated under your watch in 30th of June 2019. That was when this very man was humiliated. Today now, I will not address about Pedro today as your brother. Today now happened to Pedro. Now, Obaseki, even your followers, how many are you protecting? You don't even protect it. When I do when my followers are my way. Did you have a proactive measure? You said on ground to protect everybody. Let's say somebody like me now, I am default. When all my team attack you, I let me walk out. My brother, I saw what you are doing. God bless you. You have never one day. You have never. And you can't do it. Obaseki, you are going to come and tell with the people. They take palace where so that we cannot make so that a palace in you will go along with them. No. Stupidity. For you guys to understand is a problem. In the 21st century, in your what? Prince Okoro were kidnapped. You are supposed to buy this girl from Prince Okoro for this alien to be persecuted. No, you never. The other day, UK, we will not follow them the way they are talking. We will preserve the useless palace. We want to preserve it. You said you want to preserve it. Go and preserve it and let's see. When you preserve it, let's see. Go and preserve it. This is what you want to preserve. Tell me what the heck. How are you going to make sure these very people now will be slavery now? This 21st century, a whole Don Pedro Obaseki. What is this crime? Dog talk okay. Instead of me directing this this very prayer to Oba alone, let me say Mayara Tomak Bay. That's the crime of that very man. He also prayed for you, Obaseki. He prayed for everybody. That's the man's crime. That's the crime he committed. You never run the Pedro Obaseki. Now, Obaseki, what crime have you committed? That the palace we want to preserve. A man who does not study about history, where it's coming from, can not to anything. But I will be wayati about what we went through before in Edo State or Benin City. Imawe Benuti Obaseki. That's the real one in there where you would have not lived this very state desolate like that. You left us in pains. You left the state in pains. After 5 years, it's like you never govern. Osagovo you Mila. Immediate. No yamure no we na una de be total. Why immediate in Agbaru we Montokpa. Immediate to go and look at his post. He was celebrating the beating of the Pedro Obaseki. The same video we Barry Monto. That to say we ma dey negbu video. One glebe negbu say. I don't think. There are people who will never be my friend again in this life. Even immediately my wife by the total for what? What was immediate crime? Or where you not burying? Now what better what be here? Never do it be. Allah and Nigeria until death do a party now. You don't play with man with integrity. What have you shown to us as a people? Tell me the legacy you left behind. You have an opportunity for 8 years. You were just coming. Omasha Edo problem, Robert. You know we that be fighting for you. Where you have to know where doctor. You know we. Even the people you call for your meet and greet. Who not been where? How many of them are raised a post in Hidegger now? With their pictures. Some activists in Benin, they are also by force condemning this very act. But what is your post about it? Mike Meladian? Mike Meladian, because you want to preserve the palace. You not preserve. You want to rebrand them. Wherever we might change, okay, what did you change about them? You couldn't stop them from humiliating people. Today it happened to Okpere here. Even after you got meet and greet the other day, when I did a video, I messaged him that he should come and tell us more stories. That people like us want to know details of what happened. Everything I've got today, I've got through frequency work. I will never do anything bad. Because what they're also doing to you. Now, how did you become Obaseki? How did you become Ogyomba? That one enough not to wonder you. Let me play us a video. Edo Gha talk by Don Pedro Obaseki. Eyan humiliated on international scale. Sarah, why you BBC Amubana? A governor, you were a governor 12 months ago here. Now, you didn't leave any legacy. What's a legacy, Robert? You turn. Rather than, there was a time now, supporting the criminality. Even not for people like us are called by God. And we were meant one Obaseki now. Even not for because we are just called by God. That way, and any person fighting for you that is not called by God is digging his grave. I swear to God. If you are not called by God, you have the energy to fuel up your journey yourself. No, Obaseki Osiame boy. Because you're not ready to do the needful. A matter of leadership. You matter of the palace. A prayer, amen. Obviously, we're doing campaign on the palace. You were palace in 2020 or so. We know how we also fought and bring you out of that very problem. But today, people want to say, come and pass someone were found. But we are doing what we are doing here because we are choosing. But I'm a choosing one. Let's just watch this very video. I put all the blame on you. About the what's in Nigeria was here because there are a lot of things they're supposed to do, you didn't do. But this one was not a video. I demanded for this to be sent to me. Dear Prince Okoro, again, I am woman. This very man not lead the squad in it. A lot of you now see the way the man we are talking and see he's a better person. Because he have also a court case to answer 2026, either by January or February. They are also going to court. That's why only now in a year could place it that a lot of you were writing where all those chiefs they were using their sense. They've already have a case already in federal high court. Prince Okoro. That was why that man or not one peacefully. A man in your wake na be okagele no waje man wa man. That man is as a devil mastermind. But you can see today, don't talk as if he's a good person. All of them, they are celebrating that have been done to you. Go and look at what all the social media artists are doing. Well, I just have about you are not funding Anna. That I hate when people even Rama, but when the gospel, how do you go to fist up the state? How we go to fist it up? And when no that can we might go. Wa fi we na fi pe idiot ni aka ya wo. Gago o ma no ka wu na wa bere wa biye. Who want to get an agbiye wagon? Or man over can soon. Whatever your video. A man or man who won. Who do you go fit cartoon? I don't know. Let me play this part of this video to you guys on how Tony Kabaka went and kidnapped this very man from his own residence in Benin. In June 30th, 2019. Look at the video here. I will play part of it later. I will upload it to Facebook and YouTube. Just watch the video carefully. Now, in this very video, police officers were not there. They take law into their hands. And this is the not move Obaseki to crumble the institution. Oh, now I'm not saying because I'm not going away. Obaseki knows it. After Kabaka have done this, Obaseki na the bemwe, ona the be vienne people, ona viole Tony Kabaka. Woman wa by Obaseki. We are time, mama. At the time we finish dealing with the palace, why did you sell us out? You have a question to answer. With all these things, you have a question to answer. Eh? You have a question to answer from Utukweme. You have a question to answer. This nonsense must have to stop. Listen.
That one is one side. And in Nangu, you are a responsible person. Mama, I don't know where I will go.
You know my police in my dear river. You know my police in my dear river at all.
Okay, when I reach for your nest, so in every union, it's like we are ignorant of our culture. Let me say something to you. I have a domain. Iran married Guinea. There was a preamble. Atiron, you are not entitled to that plate number. Let me talk. So I settle for what I have to do. Okay, can I tell you from here? If you don't follow the procedure of heredity of your father's throne, you don't need to flag everything. So, sir, while we are here, we want to talk much. The evidence we want to see is seeing. All we need from him is to follow us. He's going with us, then he will come with everything. Even though we are releasing him business soldier, he will come with his international passport. He will drop his phone so that we can and his phone. So do that and he'll be respected. That's it. Is that okay with you? My house in Lagos will have my international passport. I have my phone. I can give you my phone if you want. Listen. Yes, I don't listen. Can I tell you something? I don't want you to make something difficult for you. No. Listen. So that if you have that one, we know that you cannot go out of the city. Then they can release you. This is my house. Are you listening to me? Yes. Then they cannot release you on bail. Yes. So that you have I committed an offense? Listen. Why won't you? Are you arresting me? No. Listen. This is Nigeria. I see somebody recording. Have I committed an offense that you are arresting me? You have committed an offense. You are reading yourself as you make me for impersonation. No. Listen. Are you arresting me that I have committed an offense?
All these other chairs were taken away from his household and they destroyed them. Now, this man was later forcefully taken away. It had me man answer. Onado Gbe many months in detentions. Then Obaseki was the governor of the state. What did Obaseki do about it? What did he do about it? The makers of problem. Look at where they carry his car to palace. Look at where one dubiety were removing the plate number. Now, if he does not know your problem, how are you going to solve it? A lot of people in my wagwanas, a lot of people are following up. Thank you for even waking up. Do you really know the cause of the problem? Do you know management, you know, I put an end to this? A lot of people of you where people, if I criticize Obaseki today, I'm not just criticizing him. I'm criticizing him. If Obaseki now fail as a people now, you know. If Obaseki have removed this over an idiot, Oshomo plant will be working today. They would have not taken charge of Moa. Nene Miradisi Hotel, I get tempai. EU government, I get tempai. You know, go the government to where Umaka go on in. Now, Obaseki, tell me one particular thing doing the dosage that is running. No, come and outline it today. That look at what you did. Your people is benefiting it after 11 months when you left. Because why? The major problem of survey. You didn't solve the major problem. You made Edo people in pains. You leave them in pains. You now went to UK. I don't have problem with the palace. They should tell you any tips, any toes you step upon. Then I told you categorically clear. You have problem with these people. If Don Pedro Obaseki also know that he would have not been believed by now. These are they always want to sneak. And so come no, na bad mata, na bad mata, na mo man, no mo fuji na they insult palace. Na that way this way, meeting na they insult palace. Na Batobaze they insult palace, na them Uwa, the Festus, the Mexicoco, and the rest of them. Now they insult palace. I think it's my problem. I'm only fighting for you. Nothing can ever happen to me. I'm not going to Benin. Meikere wawulokwane. Thank God there is an agenda going on already. The population agenda. I pray ni ma boni ave soldat. The neighbor will when you get asobo yegbe. They say going to be remaining 500 million people. I'm going to make sure my names, all are allied, their name is among that 500 million. Then from there we see. Now, for now, I'm not going to Benin, I'm not traveling to any African country. If my ancestors permit me to go to any part of Europe, I move. If it doesn't permit me, then I stay at home. What is bad about that? Is he not a boy right now who went to Benin? The same Edo alien. By him. A tough friend. By him and ran away. It was later they now apprehended the boy. Now, let me play another video to us. Now, this was the former Omada. Look at it. When Prince Okoro was interrogated by him, do you know this very former Omada right now was later charged for criminality? You don't know in the palace today. You can. In your watch as a state governor, so many things happen. Even this very almost bug in whatever, it was also an avenue for you. Now, go and compare and contrast. If you were really ready to serve the people and give up freedom of speech, what does this man say? What does that man say? Where is school? What they did to that very homo bug in Germany, does it was so humiliation of Obaseki? What did he do about it? He did not. It happens to Prince Okoro. You did not. Now, where you robo, how are you not going to get justice for your brother? But now, they are not supposed to be in Benin. Imagine where my areas are. Now, what is my crime? Mega daughter, because I'm not a kid. I'm ready to bear whatever thing that happens. Mega daughter, you happen to be in line, working at least in some certain areas, or let's say 80%, 60%. You also fall in the activity working Maria voice in my bar. I'm not fighting for you. You don't know what to fight for. Because you know there are steps you take alongside with them. You are not ready to protect any of your followers. Tell me how lives you have created. But now, when I'm no son or ladian, Obaseki by now, whenever no son or ladia, we cannot do, we not do. You make a speech in the UK the other day. Who now here start push again with the people? Who are the people? No, I'm with the people. Who are the people? No, I'm with. The threat I got today, don't worry. I don't even know whether you are living. I don't even know whether you are there. But it is good. I always be the one. Somebody that speak the truth. But my next prayer still. Do I yet again? But as each day passes by, it was there so many mistakes you made and negligence. You have to be blaming all these things. Now you go. Do you have two family? Open up investigation on them. Criminality. What does it take to carry forensic machine to a go? Obaseki, you better leave. Because what is coming? What is coming? What is coming? I'm just looking for 20 something chocolate. Maybe one day my stores will get it with me. The same thing, all of you, no husband, no. Every one of you that tested my activism. It might be make Trump is already Donald Trump. Should I say, sorry to tell you this, for those of us that love Donald Trump, I will tell you today where Donald Trump might for stop. If I don't make it soon. Dimo commander-in-chief, where Masonry grant in I will give order, bring it down. Where Donald Trump will command anyone. It was, okay now. The Fulani Caliphate, the ISIS and the rest, they've already plans on how they are going to buy Christians on Christmas Day. That's why Donald Trump, or now we're tracking it, or now we're Hassan. They were already in the meeting for them to try that. I had an intel that this thing here we can move here, before they start mark buying. It may even be that day after that very Christmas Day, maybe New Year Day and Monfio, they are doing mass slaughter everywhere. But Donald Trump put an end to it. How many of you know what Donald Trump has done today? I can't wait by now. We have not seen Obaseki in Washington DC now. If you are not putting your education in place, it becomes a useless education. Obaseki, you might school illiterate to him. You are like every other market women. Illiterate to him now. If I'm at the level you are, no a dope person today with the crime. I've already know their problem. And I know who give them that problem. One idiot, a big assault of Pedro was naked and stripped naked. And we were for 8 years Obaseki. Oh, Jerry, or maybe so one be even when you are left. Even the House of Rep member, they will only be the one to beat you. Kabaka can call you a gun. Yana Robbie. Up now. Mazel we Iraq Obaseki. When did the Abbott come into this narrative of your Buffett? When did it come? Do you know how we protected you? When they started bringing us some pictures out to make sure where those people believe working on banner. And then also today, all of them they are keeping mute. We are going to work for Wagmo. No, we are calling anger. I was the first person that led the squad. I'm not after the cash out here. But what they aim for once, where look at our problem. None of you know where do have a problem. All of you want to come into political space, just rule and go away. The major problem is not solved. Look at what is happening today. No freedom of speech. Obaseki can plan in Nanare. The same thing they will do to you, Obaseki. The same thing because Umamu Aliato. If you not touch Obaseki family, you know that man when he fed day. With this one put to not even when Wike is dead. Or that's when that Wike. During your re-election in 2020. If I'm not Wike Port Harcourt immobilized, I did. One of the person on Sunyari. I know the person. If you that now meet your one, you want your phone where so person now, they're gonna lead them. It is when we Wike did not support you again with Egbe Weja. Then we can with the military might of UK and my big federal government in it. There was a woman who ran to come and meet Wike. A federal government when I arrest her. Wike resisted it. Obaseki. Una ya takwe. Una ya kuosa de be aveni. Umari gola de ya de security. No ya de wano ya tik bogo you. Una pal up yourself with them osagobo you helpwe. Who went a later invited your enemy? Una de be mwigone. You were government, all your people they suffered. During the election, Apostle Alfred ran. He escaped from Benin. Thank God today where he is. By accepted governor, I've also given him a special recognition. That's why there was a day that very young man, that apostle raised up a post for me. I know what I always tell him. Apostle, well worry. Moses made it in exile. God will make it. That was why he raised up a post for me that day. We know the help, the encouragement we give to from the follower who they make as a fugitive. Until now, all your supporters here, you do like do. Until now, you do like do. Create a life you won't create. No, Obaseki school you wire on education no more. Did a slave did they even need education? Did they need good road? A slave man need the Yamado need a good road. What they need freedom. Go and look at Edo today. If your parents they are cancelling everything with just a word. Okpere or even there way. Have to force you there. Okay, a tree go. What it takes to where's that video now? Okay, who away erogated Adonai? Go and see Donald Trump. At times he speaks. You want to be played gentle. What about today now? Kyobore. Now, Mafo. Who to talk? Then some other persons. Them who Sofia, them Mexico. Me match out work when they exist itself. Me match out work when they exist. Where these people they are be the ones supporting you. Whom are you funding on media? Any person that speaks the truth now, they will say you be funded. Me call with it. Because a tactical celebrity. What it will be no say. Tony Kabaka and his family, they cannot even be in the class where Pedro Obaseki is doing lecture. Such a big family. Una mwen boto. Get to a place safe. I learn how you be away. Spare the rod, you spare the child. Think I will come here and come and be saying, no, I don't do that. My Roma saying, the palace have no problem today. You okay, you go to expand, no, we don't talk about it. We're going to talk about our problem today. We're going to talk about our problem. I think your wife is from Ijo. Egbe Wejarodo. We're not creating anybody. You were in power. They collected an election from you. They squeeze your hand. They took over everywhere. Because I don't know. Because you want to do like, I don't know. The Nigeria don't feel person like you. What are they bona? Nigerian politics, if you don't you see Wiki? Has anybody able to deal Wiki? A mobilization a Wiki nowhere. You know what Wiki did. It takes a mobilization for you. Why not emulate such a thing from the same Wiki? What does it take to have an allies? Please, oh, I want more than day my side. But what we done now, you were having, you created a those say whatever vigilante. Now, when mommy vigilante ni a loyalist where we were, no you let it be no what it today. I hear what they assisi and I want me I wa because we obey law say. Now they are getting law and lot that then one will laugh more danger. One will laugh more danger. But thank God, I'm not that protection. I'm not that protection. Obaseki don't that protection. Man, protect Obaseki. Obaseki cannot protect anybody. Who is he protecting? When you were there, did you protect anybody? You did not protect anybody. If you were video, After Obaseki gave cow to Tony Kabaka, Obaseki now they are preaching forgiveness. How do I preach? He saw that my video. He made a speech. I can't really get the video right now. He started preaching forgiveness. Aha, any person I say the same Adu family today. The palace have contracted them to make sure Obaseki government or his family must be humiliated. If Don Pedro can be humiliated, I have to say, no, imagine it. Don Pedro are some tiles. By now, Edo is not burning. No fire, no protest in fire in any way. I know Don Pedro in Aya and Oba Gha. Why the Pedro I video to Oba Gha? Oh, you are saying we matter. But they said Don Pedro will use to go tomorrow, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Or he will even give his daughter can so be Esther. If I perish, I perish. I'm not be a mass, I'll be a coward. I'm the CEO of civil disobedience. I will disobey you civilly. Who kidnap even somewhere? Who the way they tell you now? Bemoa, Okpa will say. Okpa will say now. If Don Pedro have even resisted them, well, when I humiliate when any, no need of you even saying anything again. Why go on? People are watching. We say, "Well, una ni obawodo." Kai, a lot of people are on that spell. Hi. Donald Trump, track Edo, track. You not to work again now. Ha masakata. Emi do why get baby. Yeah, what give me? What give me? Give me the matter. Give it to me. I don't know how people are very comfortable with this mess. Yes, now he's there now. What the police commissioner said when he was talking. Now about just see like help the commissioner, may not to put on for many while. The commissioner of police will already do damage control. When there are videos where they kidnapping from where we are playing football. There are videos they kidnapping. They kidnapping and he was dragged to the palace. He is such a reputable person. Today, there are no protests right now going on in Benin. Okay, what did the one can do again? Prince Okoro were kidnapped, locked in jail. These homophones in Germany were kidnapped, whether good or bad. It's good to say the truth. Only today, I talk banana here. At the time they found out that, now, why people always decamping from fighting for freedom? Let me tell you one thing. At the time they doesn't see any person that encourage them in where they are. They will decamp, go the other side. That's why it is not everybody. Appreciation matters a lot, whatever you are doing. You will say, I appreciate most of our brothers today. How many people even appreciate me? I'm not be top, whatever. I got appreciation in within this very circle. Nobody. They like the state like that. Tell me, Don Pedro Obaseki children, how they will be feeling right now, your wife will be feeling. That such an icon was humiliated by one dubious palace. Who local government can even remove by the same level, a level a local government chairman has or a palace. And now they'll breathe the air. This was all of you kept quiet. All right, they'll say governor of the state. Nobody cares. All of them are useless. How useless. That was why they control local. They control Igbe. They control all the juju you are seeing in Benin today. That's why we're not mind. We have work mind. The men or mami water can we have. They will lure you when you go. There's difference between when you carry local for water, when you carry mind, and when you carry mami water. There's difference. Do earlier will lure you to go and carry your local so that you must be loyal to the palace. That's what a lot of you want. In that year, Bona, you are subjected to this, they are aliening whatever. The same Abidima, no weapon, they don't even know the difference between when you are supposed to do a mind or do a local. Everything about what's working, they do that looking for you so that who are Obana way, Obana idiots, Obana Ramos and Oroke. At the end of the day, the thing will start tormenting you. Also, why so when I born what is tormenting you, born I can of you. And no person will never do Ogmanje for you. Apart from that, Olokun. And Olokun, their spirit is tied to the Oba, not from God. Not from God. Ogun Yaita, they owns it. Look at Igbe. Look at Ogidanya way. Ogidanya son. Look at it. They are tied to the palace. They are tied to the palace. That's why the only thing they fear is me. They know that when I call upon the God of the universe, I ain't too surprised. These days, there was one homobug in Australia the other day who carried my picture. Ni why are you back? I want to go picture. Now I cannot hear saga today. Saga. Just to saga me. I go forest, I go wherever. I cry upon the God of nature. I look back and say, go. This is one thing they are afraid of. I don't swear looking for anybody. If I want to even swear Ogun for you, I just swear for swearing sake. I use the God of nature. They can't stand it. Or keep him at it today. We don't have a financial worker. Oh my rigori maya the trust I know day. I appreciate you for comment here. The Obaseki is saying, you have a problem. But we have a problem. Why is it that any person that affiliate themselves with you, they call them Ogiomba and they humiliated them? Because Prince Okoro received you this time around, all the chiefs have already started running away from you. Prince Okoro received you in the UK when you came. Oh, now you hear it. Don Pedro attended your meet and greet. Omati Ebonoba, or where do you talk bay? Edo talk bay. Only send a bogolo mai. But now, a militant Maku Aladin. I'm all free. I'm all down. So they got a mouse now for. I'm all free. I'm all for what? Tell me, when are you going? The governor Edo Obaseki. No, we marry protection and no protection away. Okay, man, we must safeguard. Okay, to safeguard away. That doesn't say you are going to be a fugitive forever. Obaseki, you are very well done, you are going to be a fugitive forever. It has in the first video I do. Let's assume where you planted the pepper, but not any one. If you come where you are called, there are you call at least in 1 year almost to dominate. No one is dominating. You started your meet and greet. Ali, you might not have also met with your food soldier by now to also encourage them. If you, as you come to Europe, you met with this very our brother Henry to buy over now him of you. They will not be able to buy him over. Because as a leader, you don't know what you're supposed to do. You don't know. You don't even know whether any person supports you. Here will don't say, men were more women because I want the palace to be removed. You were when on no matter whatever they say, we protect it, we do this. That's the problem I have with you. Before you know Obaseki, I know all of you. I know your mind, deep down. Recently, I'm a deployment now recently. Did you ever see any person when I was really the matter we are now? Do you see any person on media? Because they are checking out. That is how it always be at times. But thank God they are so part and parcel of the struggle. Do you think one financing in Nana? Now let me tell you my fight. At the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, I fought against Vidvas. I fought against it. Now, you know Illuminati, they are the most powerful person in the world. Spiritual radar were placed on it, physical radar were placed on it. CIA were stand up for me using God as civil and national space. At the end of the day, women defeated all of them. Now, I want warning for he cast again for beside. I would have used almost about 20 million. But I thank God. I also thank God for your life, also watching, who pray for us sincerely from your mind. Hey, my I told the Illuminati, this situation will not kill my people. I stand. What Obaseki Edo? You couldn't fight its useless palace. You couldn't. Globalists. You buy into the ideology. Collected injection from them. Palace, you couldn't talk. Then you want to come and tell us you rule well. How did you rule well? You put your people into a mess. I just pray God give us the grace soon to be able to do this. One of the camels still in prison today. You think you are going to do this without allies? Come and start your meet and greet again. They will even start attacking you now. And I mean, everybody that supports you must to arrive. Everybody that supports you must to arrive. You are not doing anything. We are seeing. I made a video some years ago now where Obaseki family should sue. Either they are going to sue the palace. What do you around to again around here? They customary cut you. And you where you school. Because this is becoming too much. They all fold their hands. Who know the next person tomorrow? Maybe now any of you know we read to one way. Because I'm your wife for now. Is Obaseki family not bigger than the Oba family? Is it not bigger than? And I want me with a badun or terrorist in Yalo. And at least I'm Obaseki at least. New Year, Obaseki, I want you in the Kabakana. I want you in because his younger brother right now replacing. What not to terrorism. Thank God where Nemaya you were. Whatever thing that happened to Newton today, never to tell anybody. If it pleases God and my ancestors were, my enemy should lose my head in this very battle, so be. If it does not please God, I will see your ending. I will see you guys ending. I think a lot of you will be surprised now. We are alone in this very issue. No one knows so now what did they get inside my dear? Now bolo bolo. Bolo bolo. Is it not we there here? One of our mother, I think she lives in Madrid. Okay, Newton. A paria country. Now you can't 50,000 euros. How much is 50,000 in euros? Let's assume okay, they subscribe your phone on panel for that month. With that one enough for you, we have to have away. No, let me frank and sincere. But we do this thing because of the passion we have to rescue. But let not these people start discouraging us. I bleed broad, energy mellow. This is my second video for the day. You don't see my eyes red. I'm appreciating Salebe. But when the glory comes to you, Yage man bowa we compare Obaseki who walk along with Oba. Today they are even the one calling him Boyomba. You are not doing anything about it. I mean, okay, one other do your Obaseki here. You were government, the palace, they superseded you. You were government, they superseded you. You superseded you. A time you go to come back, you are women already. Because any person, the narrative they are showing out right now, women rock. They told me, yes, Luka Wianane. She no let us shout. If you get broken, we fair ho the palace before Kadia if you walk by. Bana, I will pass a cadam if you walk by. I will walk a semi again. Uma show any sign that you are rugged. Not Basavi. The power work by your body in a babana. Let anybody will leave me abroad. I'm burying them. And let's see what I'm made for. Big banana handful. Oh, the back here, who the winning at your bar talk by I will better immediately. I will be you. In your saloba manatore, let it be like that. I will may have been double. But don't Pedro today over the effort. Almighty will make sure that Mr. Can let me go. And we beg you, warriors are warriors. Am I a biosoy now? Am I a biosoy? But even why would I do anything? You will not go scot free. A government in my coordinate just that a lot of our people, if Obaseki have created an alliance with the government of Donald Trump again, as one election, he joined for the ambassador of America to Nigeria. We are interested in this whatever election. Obaseki market. Okay, or you janja with the Oxford UK, or you make a speech about education, make a speech about climate change, as if anything change about climate. They are the one taking it. As if climate, they change the climate it might change one day. Or you make a speech here Oxford University. Would no digging or be removed, illiterate or humiliated. Graduate, or what damn. Hey, oh, what did me? Oh, what did me? Hey, now for those of you, don't I talk by Susie Diamond. Rough and over. You have to work by Warren. Rough and over. Imagine a donana beware. If I not kidnap away, who so or no person not kidnap away. Wanna walk in. No way, man, boy. Don't Pedro Obaseki would have showed to them where if you watch you guys killing me, what we want? Who total your turn? Me remove you. Maybe I can do it. You follow them, now you have to talk upon the humiliation. Why we are your bogu better? Because we are, if I saw that video, I'm not going to be annoyed with you because that's what you guys are groomed to do. Because you are afraid. If I haven't seen that video where they bring you bogu, we are the way you are sorry. They laugh for one on down the road. So let me play that video to us. The very video Naya Muare Palace. I think this other video is also there here. The boy that look at the boy here.
New updates again, New York tired. Person will also come from abroad, come celebrate Christmas and New Year with his family. See what you say, you go down. They go buy that guy for a side bush.
Now this very guy, so this one.
This life, the life no balance.
So this very guy, so.
Okay, my brothers and sisters, don't I watch this video?
Now let me play the main video of the day to us. A coward, eh? Me a coward as if you are a coward, don't come near me. 2026. You're not a coward, don't come near me. I don't need you. We are not a troublesome type, but when it comes, I will be waving on you now. I for an eye, two for tooth. Already been on man. I will marry to China. Go and see. Only about 10% of people are keeping the state to host it. Even when you were governor. Even when you were governor, it was the same. A case of Protocolo were supposed to be taken over by the state to persecute all these aliens. Kabaka is dreadful now. Una aye ka okun una mo ka one but o no win anu o no win aleluya o ma appreciate it. If you appreciated this our brother in Germany, he will not be insulting you today. Because no wa honey. Wa ga. No wa honey. No wa honey wa ga. Nako wa you not there. Let's listen to it. Look at the main video here. You know when they arrive the palace. If Pedro Obaseki know what he was doing, he would have not named them again because they've already harassed you. What's the crime you committed? We conscientiously being a committed crime because of one God away, one idiot. Now go on. This is how they always say themselves. Why can't go back? Why you are not? I will saw it. Now there are another one in Tina. You're stubborn and not the strength where you get. I'm not going to a war. You're stubborn and your energy. Now your energy they speak. When I hear why I'm very yaro we go la ni I want to go let them clear you. How we are so. Una ya ni obogun mogun. Wo yan ba o. Wo yan ba wa igbo. You know who is this Oba 15? No, Omana the boy who yon they will not lose. I can't get it. Okay, anything like that. Wait for how I come. The Secretary of War, the Secretary of Defense Or America, Maba back to the Benin airport. Whatever it takes, That heaven will go fall. Nonsense. Because you're by a suhu. Look at him. Now, it was only Jesus that was dragged like this. Now, what they have a drag Jesus, he was doing to sacrifice for us. According to the story I was scripted. Exactly the same pains and humiliation that Jesus Christ he went through. Pedro Obaseki went through now. Now, went through this now, what comes out inside? The same man at Weber unjustly is what we are still kneeling down for. Why? 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 When a kidnapper, when I'm with them of kidnapper, you know all these people by then, and by now, he and I will be aware and a dead way. But now, these are people who are perpetrating this evil. We also sleep in a those states. Every time I hear information where they don't risk come, La Libya, those sleep in a those states there. This is a place Obaseki spent 8 years. What will the freedom be? Do you people need freedom? No wonder Obaseki said, well, Obaseki, to come on this very video, you are not trying to prove why you are not trying to preserve that what you said one of your speech. Because we can't correct him. Write out a memo on how you correct them, how you humiliate him. One correct them, you correct him. You correct him, one correct the doily. You correct him, Obaseki, go correct them. Because Don Pedro Obaseki for saying Edo Gha talk by. Ah, shit, man. What our forefathers are do? If we know Rawagmo, my way 5% of it, and now we are true. The deployment that was made last week, it was a very huge military deployment. Another deployment again today again, on emergency. Hi. It's a very big pity. It's a very big pity. I went I do a petition at the end of the day. And I wrote petition to the IG, I wrote petition to this. Now they believe in Togri. They Togri yakuyan you worry now. E Togri wa yakuyan you worry. Please. Una amego agmona. Una amego or salubwana choose your way to govern anything. What you do first and foremost, create allies. Without allies, you're gonna win life. If Obaseki, for example, Ugele even a doni here, now let everyone assume you are a friend to also Topolo. Topolo will give him Mary. Why am I marrying? If Oba Benin speak and Topolo speak, who go back down for each other? For example. You put your people in mess. Yare, enoge ya fe no freedom now. All of them, they are suffering, humiliated, beaten every day by the end of the market. The niggas. Because we might complete it. Obaseki fienge na buhu. Therefore, yesterday here, a very big snake, very big, everybody was afraid. I separated that snake from the head. You know what snake is in the dream? But this very diplomat, you know. Okay, what they are going over. The snake show my house. Now they are gegela there. At the initial weapons, I near him, I separated it from the head. He the best, we not the best fear will do any. You not the best fear. Obaseki mafia. I was saying, I give all I conquer you. On a 1 year you are. On a 1 year you are. Oh, man, supporting you. Wabira wabiye. Did downtown. If not that, so I ask struggle now. Today I cost you. With all the gallant forces in the room one mona. Oh man, women will woman or demi man will be woman will wear. Emmy 2030. Nitian will be your homobog. In moron. What better what be you and banana? Everyone will banana what better what be ye. Who are you not do what say asa? Today you are cursed by ancient father. May all the gallant forces collapse on you, both your children and all. Homo bug in man, useless set of children. You can come here and I'm messed up here. Do you think I am like Pedro Obaseki? We are the if I perish, I perish. Bring it on in Europe. But bring it on in anywhere. How about say? Ureta wona ya digwe. Umogun atofin wo. Nonsense. Una no go fit chicken house. After Chedra Meshach and Abednego, I was scripted. I'm the next person. I did give myself see you for this to be there. It was ordained from heaven. To man know. I be like now. Most of you cannot even talk like this. Your say if you sleep there, they can't carry you. Get pure blood now be. You know what? I mean, they see I mami mi way. Me illuminati mami mi way. Uzaga. E data otoru hangele aji. I curse you tonight. I command all the powers in the sea. Tonight they will locate you and your household. Who you not that say yasa. I fought against thee. Me no komi we video valede. Ono no me we man we ni na ro egbe no we man we na gbe pai. You can just come here comment nonsense. Let it not be where Newty, you know, woman, you are not to be on ground. My government, you can't temper it. They put you a branch all lane. They know. Nonsense. Pepper. What is that pedophile? What pepper if you go and look at the state. It's in a state of Loliba. This 21st century. While minority in Nigeria were Bogo, how many people are there one day? Bogo to Sultan Sokoto, in Bogo are palace of it. No one izo yoyemi, no one Belmo Bego Wagmo. In your Basaka, Obaseki here you are tono. A governor for 8 years, he was as if he was not a governor. Only you want, I tell you, attack the palace. A power way, make no guy. Are there constitution guard in Nigeria? Nonsense. Not going to do any. What deploy, what location, what deploy. Now we once and for all. Nene man nene kapop no lead the school. Oh nebe, oh mo shock yan. Oh ga mo school driver. And I know when we David that why celebrate. Tomorrow now you see some useless vagabond. We see go. Either they have to stamp it up with the kapopwe or stamp the same picture with the Tony Kabaka. What betray? What thank God 2026 day. Everybody will be a papa name. We don't have 2030 for this nonsense. 2030 at least. Let's say como va vivir juntos. Como mucho 3 años. Don't I know 3 años. Either they will carry you somewhere because I want to choose where I will live. You know, because of Obaseki, no man mission and gear. You guys will not be making noise today. Get small children on kidnapper. I remember okay, he was arrested today by DSS. A bit talks he arrested a reputable person like Oshaba ya suhu. Oshaba wa ya suhu. Now, another thing I see here. At the time, people you know gather up around you. You are one confident one. You know these very people. Who would have been able on a live video stop Pedro Obaseki Edo? Pedro Obaseki also acted as a coward here. There are things on can once and at least or can away Moena or what can coins out. On can always say you'll be annoyed. You cannot just obey these people all true. You can't just obey them all true. They can't command you. Why? Why you go? Now, the school you go, the lecture you have given. Now, what is this very moral lesson about this very thing? What has Don Pedro Obaseki sent to the people on one day? That was always chicken out. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Even though the God that we serve refused to save us. Our King, have it at the back of your mind. We will not bow down. Our community, I'm the CEO of Civil Disobedience Worldwide. Even we obey, I may not disobey. There was something I said in 2020. I said the Spanish authority, by one way or the other, message me. Do you know that they don't send a message? A lot of you might be that they don't have my number. For those of you that live in Spain, immediately you are working. There's your number on risk will be associated. Automatically, that same number is in your medical whatever. They did not send it up to today. That would matter. I said it on live video. If they send me message that I should come and take the V, he wait able to and I mean it. Up to today, they did not send it. I know most of you want to be like moron. You may want to argue it. My uter say, man, Evan for the past 23 years, are you stupid? Are you stupid? They didn't send it. Until you use your mouth to confess a lot of things, it don't happen to you. I reject it. You can't send it to me. Recently, somebody called me, look, and where are you? There was a person about canceling on phone. Tamia will look at what I said. Uno mi amigo Newton, this que eso vacuna no vale. If you want my name, I'll send it. There was a day I was talking to a doctor in the hospital. Now, why is it that ever since whatever, there's this cardiac arrest all over? Anyway, I don't want you to tell me whether it's right because camera may be watching. You know, yo es uno activista de humanos. Luchador de la libertad, Nambi. I'm anti whatever this thing. A very young doctor. That's, you know, the way I'm looking at you right now. You did not take the injection. If you take the injection, your life will not be like this. He look at me, not on his head. He said, Newton, comment se llama with Newton? Or where are you raison lo que tú estás diciendo? That to say, in the sea light for what I talk. You know, again with me. Medical, I defeat all of them. I defeated the medical, I defeat all of them. You come here, come the right jargons. Well, I get set in a bank. Oh, why are you so nonsense? Not because our people, they have. One look at it, it's an Eduma. That don't look at them. Only our senior talking about dog. It's trying to know what I meant to oppress people. Look at such thing what say I. From 2030, we go no get this life. Or remember 2030, we go no. We are coming. Nonsense. But you guys must be ready to reap all this nonsense you guys are sowing. You guys must be ready. Let me see if I can still play part of this very video to us. Mema orimate mema ge video na sema. Mema te le goga kan otama wo. Now that very man, so this very man, so now they use until they drink water. Now, do you know the reason why this man spoke well? He still have a case in the court. He related to this very humiliation. He used that to remove himself inside. He was the one that spearheaded the humiliation of Prince Okoro. Now, they are not trying to project themselves where the chiefs, they are acting well. They orchestrated this very plan. On a note, if we are to be living a better society, none of them are working on you. You won't sleep home. Everybody will arrest. All thing jihad is declared in Edo State. Everybody, all strong men, you there. Everybody intima. Everybody intima. You can pay for me. Obaseki when Degbize mugetoni kabaka. Eri wo pupo maybe wa we na. Inako wana miegbe. O wan we gwo another do, but that is what my God was saying. Okay, why you wake back? He gave up. Let's assume now where he built his house with 500 million. Another make 1 billion. Then who lose? What's the essence of you destroying the asset? You only put them away from the street. You didn't persecute anyone. Tell me one criminal you persecuted. Impostor is slapping journalists. Shaba almost killed an innocent girl. Today, a man can make heart failure on a banner. Et donc Pedro Obaseki Edo Gha. I'm in abroad. You cannot intimidate me abroad. You are a foreigner, I'm a farmer where Edo. Why are you waiting? I swear, you can't boggle me when I know you. People know saying that you can't boggle me. Ah, shit, man. I'm not by myself on front. Let me leave you guys here. So, one in my world, then there came saludo with 40 bonus note. Ciao.
Now we don't hear from Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video. Make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.